Today I'm showing you something pretty insane. This is Norton Neo, an AI-powered browser, which could be the future of browsing. What I actually did is I replaced Google Chrome with Norton Neo for 24 hours to see what I think about it. And what I learned honestly blew my mind, because right here what we have is not just like a browser with some AI on top of it. This is a completely new browser that has been built from scratch with AI in mind the entire way. It will make you completely rethink how you use the browser entirely, because so far we have been using browsers like cavemen essentially, because without AI there are so many kind of inefficient things that we do when we're browsing that we don't even realize because we are so used to it. With Norton Neo, you will see how browsers really would have been built if AI existed at the time that Google Chrome, Safari and whatever were being built. In this video, I'm going to show you how Norton Neo can help you research topics without actually opening a single tab, preview websites without even clicking on them, auto-organize everything that I'm working on my computer, and even write faster with their built-in AI writing assistant. Norton Neo is essentially like Google Chrome with ChatGPT like built into every single thing in the browser, rather than being just an AI chat window that you open in a tab just like any other tab. So I did partner with Norton Neo for this video, and they were able to hook me up with early access to the browser, but it is completely free to use, and all these thoughts are still completely my own. So if you're interested, you can check them out down below in the description and fill a form to be notified when they're live, or even access it if it is already live when you are watching this. So let me show you how the Neo browser works. Straight away when you're installing it, the great thing is that you can actually import the settings and like everything from the browser that you're used to using. So kind of the biggest con of switching a browser into something new like this is that you're gonna have to make your bookmarks again and all your settings and everything like that. But luckily when you install this, everything is imported. So even here, my bookmarks and everything like that is directly imported from Google Chrome, which is what I was using before. And when you open Neo, the first thing you will realize is that the thing that is front and center here is this, what they call magic box. This is essentially how browsing will happen when you are using Neo. Where you have this simple chatbot where you can do essentially everything that you're gonna do when you're browsing. We're gonna show you how to use this, as it's pretty insane. But essentially what you see here are a couple of things. You have like some widgets here, you have weather, you have the time and everything like that. And over here also on the widgets you can customize it, you can decide what you want to see and things like that. And then over here you also see a news feed which is personalized, and I'll show you more in a second. And here you see privacy matters. If you're someone who cares about privacy, when you use the Neo browser, as it says here, Neo doesn't store your chat history on their servers. So if you're worried about your browsing data going to some ad company for them to show ads to you, that is not going to happen, because this is a privacy first browser. But you still get the personalization, because Neo does still store information about you, but it's all stored in your browser. It's not being sent anywhere else. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. But essentially when you're browsing, everything starts here in the magic box. So let's say I want to search for hotels in Hong Kong. I can tell it, show me hotels in Hong Kong. So first of all, you'll see two options here. You can either click on this search icon to do a normal Google search or whatever search engine you're using, or you can click here to have this being shown in the AI chat. So if you click on the search, it's going to give you a search like you're used to in any other browser. However, if you do the same thing and click on the chat, it's going to put that into a chat window, which is essentially just an LLM like ChatGPT, except instead of having to open it in a separate tab, it is directly built in front and center into the browser itself. A lot of the time, like when you think about it, this is how I already browse anyway, even when I'm using Google Chrome, except I have the extra step of opening up ChatGPT, and then the memory of those conversations is only within ChatGPT. But with Neo, whatever you tell the AI, everything like that, it's going to remember all of that, and it's going to be accessible everywhere in the browser. And we'll see like all kinds of cool ways in which that is useful. And obviously here, then you can click on these links. So the next thing I want to show you is, let's say I am searching something on Google and I go for the search. Now, there's a bunch of articles in here which I might or might not want to read. Like, I'm not really sure which ones of these are worth reading yet. So what you can actually do is hover over any link, and you'll see this small Neo icon over here, and it's going to give you two options. So here, if you're not really sure if you want to click on the page, you kind of just want to peek into it, you can click this peek icon, and it's going to open up the page kind of in this peek window without actually you having to like leave this search window and go to this link. So now I can like scroll through it like, okay, is this what I want? Maybe it's not. So I just go back just like this and I'm still on this main search page. And the other thing I can do is if I click on this other icon called summarize, it's going to open up this Neo chat on the right hand side and summarize the article. And over here, it's now giving me this summary of that particular article without me having to actually read it. And then here, now I have this chat window where I can ask it follow-up questions or things like that, or you can even suggest me things I could ask it instead. Like it has a bunch of these pre-built prompts in here. And obviously, whenever you're reading like an article or something like that, you can just click here, you can say summarize this. And it's going to summarize it to you, and it's going to summarize it to you just like that. Or if there's like a part of it, you can also do this inline by just highlighting a part of it. Go into writing tools and summarize. It's just going to summarize that part of it. And it's going to do this in like small window in here. So that's also super cool. And then you can copy that if you want or something like that. So there's like all kinds of things you can do. So in general, you always have this chat window that you're going to just put on the side of your screen at any time by clicking here on Neo Chat. And then you can talk to it, you can ask it to summarize things like that. And what's cool is that it again learns to understand you and it can kind of suggest you things before you even ask it for things. So let's say I'm, for example, here on this page, again, looking for hotels in Hong Kong. And when I open Neo Chat, it's already suggesting me like questions that I might ask. It's understanding, hey, you're probably looking for hotels in Hong Kong. Maybe you want to find out what is the price range for hotels in Hong Kong per night, or which hotels in Hong Kong are listed as having parking on site. So I can just click on the prompt and it can work on it without me having to even think to ask it from it. And in addition, so you can see on the left hand side that I've got all my tabs that I have open. Now by default, when you're browsing, your tabs really look something like this. Now you'll have them at the top or over here. On Neo, you can either have them on the side or on the top, but that's not the point. You might have a bunch of tabs like that are completely disorganized, and then when you're looking for something like, oh, where is the tab and things like that, we can do with Neo is you can create what I call tab groups. So you can group similar tabs together. What I can do is click here on Smart Tab Grouping, which is going to automatically categorize my tabs into groups. And why this is useful is, let's say I'm doing multiple things at the same time, like I'm planning a holiday and I am, let's say, doing email or something. I can have all these tabs essentially hidden and grouped in these groups. So let's say when I'm working on my holiday, I can quickly find all the tabs relevant to the holiday planning from over here. And then when I need to go back to email, I can go here, or I can even do this manually as well. I can go and open, for example, Notion, and then it's automatically created for me a tab group, or I can just rename it to be work or something like that. And then any tabs that I create from now on, I can put them inside of these groups as they are relevant. And a lot of the time actually, Neo will be able to do this automatically as well. And on top of all of this, let's say you're writing an email or you're filling out any form anywhere on the browser, you can use AI to write for you. So let's say over here, I am writing an email, and let's say this is a cover letter for a job application. I'm going to type the cover letter, and then over here, I'm going to start. And if I wait a moment, it's going to show me this icon. I can click on it, and then Neo is going to ask me, what can I help you write? And then I can tell you, write me a cover letter for a job application at Google. Make it polite and confident. Like that, it's going to think for a second and it's going to create me this cover letter. And now what I can do is, if I'm not happy with this, I can ask it to improve it. Highlight my experience building my own startup, just like that. And it's just going to go and add that in over there. And what I can even do is translate this into a different language. Let's say this company is in China. I can just click here on language, put it on Chinese, and it's just going to translate it to me. And just like that, now I have a Chinese cover letter written for myself. So I mentioned personalization before. So if we go back to the magic box, down over here, we can see this newsfeed, which is actually pretty cool because it understands you. So based on things you have been searching for, it is showing you personalized and curated news articles that you might be interested in. So rather than reading news on some random news website that doesn't understand you, Neo understands you. And again, this doesn't mean that this data is being sent for someone to serve ads on you or something like that. It is only stored in the browser, so you get the benefit without the downside. So all of that is super cool. And again, privacy is a very, very big part of the Neo browser. Norton is obviously a privacy company, so you get the benefit that Neo is actually built on Norton's security ecosystem by default. So for example, built into the browser, you get Norton Web Shield, which means that if you're about to click on a link that is fishy, the Norton Web Shield is going to protect you automatically. It also has built-in ad blocking. I don't think there are too many downsides to using it because again, you can just import everything that you were doing anyway, literally just import all your settings and everything like that from your previous browser, and you can also still do all the same things that you could do before as well, except you also have all of this AI integration that you can use everywhere in the browser whenever you need it. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. Obviously completely free to try out from the first link down below in the description. Let me know what you think about this, and I will see you in the next video.